And speaking of pollution and emission, Volkswagen has gone from the triumph to the tribulation of German engineering. The fallout from the software that helped VW cheat pollution emission tests is worsening. Now some car owners are demanding that the company take a drastic step that could add up to hundreds of millions of dollars in losses. Hendrik Sybrandy has more.
A few days ago, Marcus Mensch of Boulder, Colorado, paid his car dealer a visit. The dealer from whom he bought his 2010 Volkswagen Jetta diesel sports wagon, a car that's now part of a global scandal.
The basic gut reaction was outrage.
Mensch is irate that the great gas mileage he was promised at the time of purchase was offset by a vehicle that polluted the air way more than he realized.
And if companies are busy promoting that, having their engineers have angel wings, and at the same time actively undermining it by installing defeat devices, that is a critical ethical issue.
Mensch believes he was tricked by VW's clean diesel campaign. He's one of 500,000 Americans whose cars were deliberately engineered to pass emissions tests while emitting up to 40 times the allowed amount of nitrogen oxide at all other times. Some VW owners are now threatening to sue the company. The U.S. Public Interest Research Group has mounted a Make VW Pay campaign to force the automaker to buy back all its defective cars.
We think there's a real opportunity for dealers to stand up for their customers and say, VW, the right thing to do is to give people their money back.
First of all, Volkswagen actually should have to buy back all of the dirty cars that it sold. The buyers should not have to bear the burden. It's the company that has that responsibility.
The automaker says it's working on a solution.
We are devoted to setting things right. We are cooperating closely with regulatory authorities to develop a remedy.
VW owners say fixing the cars won't give them the vehicles they thought they were buying. Instead, on this morning, Mensch arrived in the showroom with an offer of his own.
We bought it for the purpose of low emissions and that sort of thing. So I'd really like to just leave the car here.
The dealer finally agreed to take Mensch's Jetta. Now it's up to the company to decide whether he gets a check in return. Hendrik Sybrandy, CCTV, Denver.